through some AK issues, showing people that AKs can fail. Everybody thinks that they are just unstoppable. I've got my Romanian here, this AKM, bought it from Atlantic. It's a kit. Did a little bit of upgrading with the stock, or not the stock, but the grip. Crib safety, got a J-Mac tip, put a Vickers AK sling on it. Anyways, show everybody that this thing is unloaded. I had an issue with the firing pin. I went to South Carolina last weekend and I had an issue with fast bursts. Some of them had light primer strikes, so just I was discounting it as ammo, and I just kept rolling with it. The timing on the stages, I suffered from having to rack probably 2 or 3 to 4 rounds every stage, so I just rolled with it. I didn't really have a whole lot with me because it was kind of pick up everything and go real quick and then come back to work. So I rolled with it, finished the match. Anyways, this thing, pretty much a laser beam is how old it is. It's a really nice rifle, really. Never had a dong, to tell you the truth. And some of the newer magazines are more bulky and you cannot eject the mag easy. Like you got to have the old school polys, Bakelites, or the steel, so it'll fit in, and then you can kick them out easy. Because sometimes when you get them to fit in, when you go to kick them out, they get hung up on the dong. Anyways, long story short, I'll show you in the next clip. I took it apart. I'll probably go through this again because this is just reiteration. Anyways, firing pin, it was too short. It was a worn firing pin because this is an old kit that Atlantic actually built the kit off of. The old firing pin was 3 inches 260 thousandths, and the new firing pin was 3 inches 283 thousandths. So there's 23 thousandths longer on the new one. So it was obviously worn. It wasn't mushroomed or anything. I'll show you some pictures in the next clip, but something to be aware of. I was fearing that, you know, head spacing or a spring issue, something like that. But now it was really the firing pin, and I'll show you a video towards the end. I rack off a mag. I think I racked off 3 or 4 mags just to make sure this thing was going to run. I'm going to take it to Clash Bash. I may put an optic on it this time just to help me out a little bit. But anyways, this thing kicks ass. See you in a minute. So, I had some issues with my rifle at the AK Masters. About the 3rd or 4th in a burst, I would get a light primer strike. So I'm going to tear it down. We'll look it over, see what's going on. I've got some spare parts. We'll see if we can't get this thing fixed. She is filthy and very loose. This was a rifle I bought from Atlantic Firearms. Their battlefield pickup line, however you want to call it. But it was starting to light primer strike. Oh, I'd say probably the 2nd or 3rd stage. And if I felt like I paced my shots, it didn't have an issue, so we'll go ahead and just clean this thing up and see what we got. I really don't want to blame the rifle yet. Maybe it was some ammo, although I did throw some Barnall. I had Wolf initially for the competition, and then I had some Barnall that I had just for extra in case, and it was starting to light primer strike on both of them, so let's get that out of the way. So the initial look on the bolt, So I've got this bolt here. It is clean. Like I said, it's a worn kit. Came from Atlantic. I don't really see any issues with the bolt itself, except for just the finish is worn off. It's obviously been used often. Well and often, the way you want it. One thing I do notice is, that's just carbon. The bolt face looks good. Did you hear that firing pin? I want to say it's rattling more than it should. The tip of the pin looks pretty good. I don't see any wear, mushrooming, or any chunks off of it. So I'm going to go ahead and disassemble this and see what we got going on. So I've got the firing pin out, and after looking it over, try to get a better picture here. It looks like it doesn't look like it's worn or anything, but the more I look at it, so after looking at the firing pin I got out, it actually doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look all that worn just right off the bat. I mean, it is what you get what you get with surplus. Try to get a better picture focused in on there. Anyways, I have a brand new firing pin. I was ordering some magazines from Soviet Stocks, and they had some kits that had pin kits and springs. These firing pins line perfect, but you can tell the difference in the head. I wouldn't say a 1/16, but that may make the difference. I'm going to go ahead and swap this out, and hopefully this is a quick fix. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell on the camera. It's a little bit better picture. Working with the GoPro, getting a quick video. Anyways, I'm going to switch this out, and we'll go to the range tomorrow after work, and we will see if she works or not. Hopefully that's the easy fix. Old firing pin. New firing pin. Big difference. The bullshit problem is fixed.